Hi there, everybody. This is John Drew here from Elevated Planet, and I'm here today on my own. Jolie has commitments throughout the rest of June related to summer school and family. So for these Pam Gregory Thursday events, I will be doing it solo. And that really isn't too challenging because Pam does all the hard work anyway. And I just get the opportunity to say hello to people and to share a couple of things in advance as we're working towards Sunday's show. And that's coming together quite nicely. Now, a lot of it's still yet to fall into place because it hasn't actually happened yet, because where we're extracting that from, I am going to be researching that later on tonight in the UK and building the show largely out of that. But we've also got a piece that's come together, which is really interesting. Again, this is Drumvalo Melchizedek refocusing on his new book, The Ancient Secrets of the Flower of Life, Volume 3, which is all about awakening the illuminated heart. And this is just getting more and more interesting. Now, the good news is, was a little frustrated because the book was published there towards the end of March, I believe, for the US. And I was thinking, okay, well, it'll be in the UK pretty quickly. I'll wait for that because the cost of buying it and shipping it over from the US was more expensive than the actual book. So I thought, well, I'll just wait. And anyway, still not available in the UK yet, other than on Kindle. And I don't use Kindle. But what I did discover is that now you can get it in the UK if you order it through Amazon US, and the shipping charges only works out to be about £6, so like about $8 something, which is quite acceptable. So I have ordered it. It will be here next Tuesday. But nevertheless, I wanted to refocus really around Drumvalo because where we're talking about the future of where we are heading as a species, it's important to know just how special this is going to be. And, once you touch into what Drumvalo is talking about and what he's done with book 3, you start to realize the enormity of the metamorphosis that we are going through as a species. And it's a beautiful thing. There is so much to look forward to. And really, that's what we are going to focus on for much of the Sunday show as well. And there is another book from Drumvalo to follow as well. And I think Drumvalo is about 85 at the moment. But it was nice to see that in the recent video that we've been tapping into, that he looks really well, and he's really able to to come through with fantastic information, and it's kind of really mind blowing once you start to get your head around this relative to our programming and conditioning that we have had for generations, right? And for decades on an individual basis, we've had that for decades. So, yeah, it's a lot to work our way back out of, but it is very worthwhile because there's a lot of folks who are still very much in a mainstream mindset at the moment. A majority of people are, and that's not, there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody's path is unfolding exactly as it should do. And I always honor everyone's individuated expression of divine consciousness because it is what it's supposed to be. But all we can do really is, I suppose, put the energy out there, offer opportunities for people, and people will have their own opportunity to awaken at some point. And I see we've got Karen with us again today from just down the road in Sheffield. And I know she is just down the road from me as well. So literally probably within about 3 miles of where I am. So it's great to have Karen here, knowing that I've got some local support. And thank you to everybody else who's here as well from elsewhere around the world. Really value you being here. It's great to know that we this number squares. So if we get 10 people here, it's the value of 100, etc., etc. For last week, in fact, I looked at this number last week for last week, and we had 111 people actually joined in with this meditation. Not immediately at that time, but like that followed. So putting their energy in 111, and that calculates out to the energetic value of 12,321 people. That's a good number. That's what we're adding to the quantum wave structure. So yeah, it's a nice thing to be able to do this. And yeah, so and there's a little something I'm going to be sharing with you in advance. And what this is leading us into Pam's meditation, as we like to do. And this is Angel Alariel is who you're going to be listening to, who is and there's an angelic team of 12 who was attached to effectively the Melchizedeks that operate around the galaxy, around the universe, basically helping to elevate consciousness. And he was part of that team, but he's now also here. Angel Alariel's here now to support the Crystal Children as they are arriving on the planet from year 2000 onwards. And this is all about the evolution and design of humanity's awakening into physical and spiritual evolution. It's very much Pam, like if this, what I love about this is showing us what is coming to us. It's literally out of this world. That is how good it is. And this is why we should get so excited. This is why we refuse to give energy. We starve out the dense energies out there, the wars and everything. We don't give it our energy. We give our energy to the solution. We give our energy to peace and harmony and all this kind of thing. So without further ado, I am going to switch screens now. As I say, Jolay won't be with us now until July for these Thursdays because of commitments to summer school over in America right now. So, but she's with us in spirit. So we're going to do that now. We're going to switch to Angel Alariel, then go directly into the Pam Gregory meditation, which once it finishes, as you know, we don't come back on. We leave you to float off in the ethers and enjoy yourself in that meditative space. And anybody who can join us on Sunday, 4 p.m. UK, 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific, you'd be exceptionally welcome. And then the recording afterwards there as well. And obviously the same applies for this as well. The recording there adds a great value to what we're doing. So thank you, everybody. Love you. Thank you for being with us. I'm going to switch screens now, and Angel Alariel will lead the way.
Unfolding consciousness is paralleled by unfolding and developing geometrics, giving the whole process an essential unity that could not be achieved by any piecemeal design or random combination of elements. Intelligent design expressed in mathematics and geometrics governs the whole process of universal creation and unfoldment. A design managed and implemented by the angelic host and sustained by the technology of light. This system incorporates both physical and spiritual evolution in order to generate the greatest possible diversity of life, manifesting in countless star systems across millions of galaxies. This broad sweep of life produces ever more subtle and harmonious forms and expressions of consciousness, as each life wave moves through its natural cycle of development. Physical evolution may produce diversity of form and function, but only spiritual evolution can produce diversity of consciousness. In the aggregate of all the consciousnesses in all the galaxies, you begin to glimpse the vastness of Father, Mother, God. This totality of all that is continuously develops and evolves, and your human evolution is part of that wider process of development. You have been the unconscious children of God, but are now becoming conscious leaders of the process of change and spiritual growth. It is time to put away the limiting beliefs and authoritarian values of your earlier history and stand forth as the empowered and God-illumined beings that you really are. This is the destiny of an awakening humanity. As creation moves into co-creation and the true purpose of the universe begins to emerge into your understanding, though you have achieved much and traveled far upon your spiritual pilgrimage, the vastness of your adventure into consciousness is only just beginning. You are starting to outgrow the limitations of this small planet, and as your illumined consciousness transcends its boundaries, you become masters of all the laws of mind and matter, travelers upon the higher planes of being, citizens of the universe. This is the real purpose of your lives. Not to push out a little way into space, but to explore all the possibilities of consciousness and being. The more you explore the realm of consciousness, the more you transcend the illusion of duality and enter the reality of oneness. That is your passport to limitless being. Through this process, your relationship with your environment changes and you cease to view nature as something to be conquered. From this new perspective, you will begin to understand how well the universe has nourished you and provided for your needs. And in this new understanding, you will begin at last to see the greater purpose behind it all. Originated through intelligent design and developing through the processes of physical and spiritual evolution, the universe provides an ideal theater for the subtle play and interplay of consciousness. Through aligning your lives with this broader understanding, you will increasingly sense the existence of a deeper level that restores and nourishes you. At this level, there is nothing to understand, nothing to remember, and nothing to do. At this level, there is no tension or conflict, for here the Father energy of peace and the Mother energy of love are united in the mystery of oneness. Here there are no questions to ask, no difficulties to struggle with, and no burdens to carry. Here, understanding gives way to knowing, and all your hearts are healed.
So as we begin this meditation, you might want to light a candle or burn some incense. Just make sure you're not going to be disturbed and have a sense of creating sacred space. Set a clear intention that this is for your highest good, the highest good of all, and the highest good of the earth. Use a mantra of we're welcoming in an ever-expanding consciousness of love. And then just take 3 long, slow breaths. And try and make the exhale a little longer than the inhale. You might even pause for a few seconds at the end of the exhale. Let your jaw go slack and all the tiny muscles around your eyes soften. Let your face soften and you feel that heavy, softening relaxation just spreading down through your body, arms, your legs. Feel like butter melting in the sun. We're coming together with open hearts, and we're shifting the collective timeline every time we do this. So imagine our global community. We're creating a sacred global circle. Imagine holding our hands across the world and connecting with our hearts. Some of you may even feel a strong vortex of energy going around the world, connecting all of our hearts together. And know that inside your heart, very small but very bright, is a tiny flame. It's your life force that connects you to the divine. And in the center of this circle, put any living being who you feel or know is suffering right now. People in war zones, people in poverty, disease, famine. You can put animals, birds, all of sentient life. People in extreme weather conditions, earthquakes, volcanoes, anyone or anything who needs help and healing, put them in the circle. And we're not going to dwell on the suffering because that will magnify it. We're going to raise our consciousness beyond that. So start to see waves of very soft, gentle, pale blue light. Waves coming in, soothing, calming, all the extremes within that circle. Calming all the grief, the sadness, the hunger, the suffering. See it all soothing and calming as a mother would calm a child. And you can continue to visualize these soft blue waves of calm light all the way through your day if you wish. And then come back to that tiny, very bright flame of light inside your heart, your divine connection. And as you drop into this light and your breath, imagine that you're breathing in and out through the heart as if it were your lungs. And start to see this light get brighter, stronger, bigger. And feel that we're joining together with that heart light all over the world. Feel the expansion of love that we're creating every time we do this. And as your heart light expands, feel love, joy, compassion, peace, freedom, freedom for all beings. And we're connecting in this ever-growing web of light around the earth. And start to feel with your breath and your heart light that we're feeding this web of light with those positive emotions: love, joy, peace, compassion, freedom. And imagine this web of light is alive. It's shimmering. It's becoming bigger and brighter all around the earth. We're creating this from the invisible with our focus and our love, and this is how realities are created. You might even notice that other beings are starting to join us. More people, more animals, maybe the elementals, the fairies, the tree beings, our galactic family perhaps, coming together in an army of love, a tsunami of love that is bringing more connection and a sense of oneness to all of humanity. This tsunami of love adds power to this web of light. You might see it as silver golden, sparkling, brilliant, shimmering, vibrant and alive, and taking on its own momentum. And we're doing this by weaving the harmonics of creation with the divine. It's creating an unstoppable force to transmute all of the suffering from darkness into light. We're lifting all of life on Gaia and maybe beyond. And you might even feel that these pulses from our shimmering web of heart light are starting to reach out into the cosmos via this bigger web of light. They're stretching out like galactic superhighways of love. They're reaching out to our galactic family. And also, in this web of light, they're weaving back to Gaia, all of life connecting, even to the inner earth beings and all of those high intelligences. Everything has more life force now. Everything is more lit up, more heightened, more sparkling. It's a sense of pulsing oneness and harmony across our entire creation. Everything is connected to support the other in this web of light. This is cosmic love and unity consciousness weaving together to create a new reality in higher timelines where anything is possible. We're raising the love and light quotient on the earth. We're creating new stepping stones of light for others to follow. We can change timelines in a moment. We're coming together in thousands every day in one focused intention to build a more loving new earth. We're the bridge builders, the pioneers who will be talked about in history books. We're embodying that new frequency. We are New Earth. We are creating a new energetic template. And our legacy will be that we stood strong in our light, our love, and our joy as acts of defiance as the battles raged around us. We're imprinting the energy field with a blueprint of a higher version of humanity, with compassion. And our legacy is how much we raise the love quotient in the world. We're warriors of light and warriors of love. Know that deeply in your heart. We're welcoming in an ever-expanding consciousness of love. And you might just check to see if we've eased the suffering somewhat since we started. And do you feel calmer, clearer, as if the lights have been turned up? Did you see a vision of the future we're creating together every day? Know our power as we come together in numbers every day to do this with spiritual dedication. Every day when we do this, we're adding to the tsunami of love across the world and the living light, which is creating a very different reality for us all. It's a powerful legacy to say that you could not have done more for love in this world as a bridge builder. And gradually, you might start to feel your body again. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And just come back to the room. I just want to thank you and send you many blessings to you all for being with me on this journey of immense courage and transformation. God bless.